Hi, my name is Claire Lane, and I am currently an undergraduate student at the University of Wyoming studying speech, language, and hearing sciences. As I look forward to the future, though, and becoming a speech language pathologist and clinician, there's a couple of qualities and traits that I think lie at the heart of what it means to be clinically competent. First and foremost among those is simply a willingness to learn, grow, and expand your own knowledge, never growing complacent. In the last decades, years, and months of speech-language pathology, new things have been learned about treatment, research, and everything else within that realm. Being able to stay abreast of that, learn new things, and implement them within practice and treatment with clients is something that I value immensely and think is something that I want to make key to my role as a clinician and my identity as an SLP. Something within that, though, that I feel like I might struggle with is simply adapting to change. I'm a creature of habit and I love doing things the way that they've always been done. And sometimes that isn't what's best for clients and it isn't what's evidence-based. So making sure that I'm reading the new research, staying up to date, keeping an open mind, going to conferences and collaborating with colleagues who know what the newest, best evidence-based practice is something that will be foundational to my future practice. I think that as long as I'm open to new ideas, trying to learn more and expand my own horizons, that really ties into what it means to me to be a clinically competent professional. Now, onto my own personal perspective and identity. My experiences at the University of Wyoming within the English as a Second Language program are also foundational to how I envision my future practice going. Something that I've learned about within the ESL program is that a lot of multilingual students will be misdiagnosed with a language disorder when what they really have is a language difference. What's happening is they're being assessed for a language, English, that they don't necessarily speak, and when they're being found to have deficits in that language, they're being referred for SLP treatment. Something within that really strikes a negative chord within me, and it's something that I want to make sure doesn't happen. So within what I've learned from the ESL program and within my more traditional communication disorders program, I really want to combine those two disciplines and make sure that multilingual students are getting the supports they need and not being referred for treatments that they don't. I think that it's really important to make sure that we're providing evidence-based practice and that we're not referring students for treatments they don't need. So within that, I look forward to bringing a culture of growth and of change and recognizing new things to my future practice.